Honestly, it's about time I showed back up. Did you miss me? I know it's been a while since my last video. Look, man, I stream a lot. If you're trying to check me out when I stream, it's not a Pokemon content. But if you're trying to check me out when I stream, hey, here it goes. This video is actually supposed to be a lot different from what I'm making. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it because I'm not making a video on it. Similar to my Arceus video, link in the description, I was going to make another video where I catch the Swords of Justice. Virizion, Cobalion, Terrakion. Shiny, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I got extremely lucky. There was no challenge to it. I got Cobalion in, I think, under 150 resets. I don't remember exactly the number. Virizion was reset number 7, you know, so I hadn't hunted for Terrakion yet, but at that point, you know, all 3 of them were supposed to be a challenge, and I was officially only getting a challenge from one of them. So it's safe to say that I just kind of drifted off from the challenge. It was too easy. Sorry to brag, it just was. I got extremely lucky, and that's actually what today's video is about. Today we are talking about lucky Pokemon. I have brought to you a team that you would carry in any Pokemon game, considered the 6 luckiest Pokemon in the entire game, and make a team out of it. So with that being said, grab a drink, grab a snack. If you're going to sleep, good night, and let's get this video started. For those of you who made it past my long intro, thank you. I'm trying some things out for YouTube, testing the water, seeing what they like and they don't like, so wanted to try a little bit of a longer intro this time. Moving on though, when I say the luckiest Pokemon, some of y'all already have a few in mind, right? And not gonna lie, I did too. So let's go ahead and get the very obvious ones out the way. The start to our team at number 6 is Meowth. Come on, you guys, this one was the most obvious one, easily. Meowth, if you don't know, is based on a Maneki Neko. That's Japanese for lucky cat, and honestly, Nintendo or Game Freak couldn't have made it more obvious. Look at a Maneki Neko, look at Meowth. Even when reading the Pokédex entries for Meowth, you can pick up on a couple of things. Meowth is lucky. Meowth loves shiny things. Meowth has beef with Murkrow? Hey, I didn't know Meowth and Murkrow were beefing like that. Hey, maybe take it outside. Anyway, our first Pokemon is Meowth. Let's move on to number 2. Ho-Oh is another obvious one. They are a phoenix. Phoenixes are said to bring peace, good fortune, and rebirth. So technically, you don't even have to own this Pokemon. You just need to see them, and you're basically guaranteed eternal happiness. Well, that's what the saying says. We're putting a Ho-Oh on the team, but Ho-Oh, it's not like you need it to be on the team. It's more of a symbol, you know? Even the rainbow trail that it leaves behind, if y'all remember at the very beginning, that's a symbol of divine beauty and hope. So as far as lucky Pokemon go, Ho-Oh definitely earned a spot on our team of 6. All right, on to number 3. Next on our list is Togekiss. You see what I did there? Anyway, Togekiss is on our list for 2 main reasons. Obviously, there are lore reasons as to why Togekiss is on the list, but the other reason is competitively. Now, to my competitive Pokemon players, here's your one. Here's your Pokemon. The reason why it's competitively lucky is because of this. I'm gonna sauce y'all because I'm not gonna lie, I used to do this. Okay, give them leftovers, ability Serene Grace, Bold Nature, Thunder Wave, Air Slash, Wish, Aura Sphere. Also, put all your EVs into special attack. You can put other EVs wherever. Probably speed. This Togekiss was a bulky sweeper and competitive. Your one job is to make sure that your opponent doesn't get a turn against your Togekiss. Ideally, you want to Thunder Wave and then just spam Air Slash. Use Wish to heal as needed, and Aura Sphere is just there for it's got good coverage. The reason why I would call this lucky competitively is because you're relying on paralysis and you're relying on flinches from Air Slash. If you get unlucky, Togekiss just doesn't pop off. You're cooked. deep fried, as some of the kids say. You are a little bulky, so you can heal, but Togekiss doesn't really have a lot of HP in the first place. So woo, competitive, woo, woo, woo. Good luck, competitive players. Anyway, onto the lore side of things. So I had to go look up Togekiss lore and why it's lucky. I knew it was, but I didn't know why. Not gonna lie to you, there's not much. So I'm just gonna say what I found. Apparently Togekiss stores the positive emotions of other people and other Pokemon, stores it in its shell, and then uses that to spread good luck across the world. Also, Togekiss don't with drama. They only show up when peace is brought about, when times are truly peaceful. That's the only time you really see a Togekiss. And also in the world of Pokemon, it is known for serenity, joy, and peace bringing. So there are your facts. And with that being said, Togekiss has landed number 3 on our list. Hope y'all like it so far. Meowth, Ho-Oh, Togekiss. We're on to number 4. All right, I admit I should have put this one earlier in the list. This one's also pretty obvious, but Jirachi. Okay, do I really even need to explain this one? It's Jirachi. Do y'all really need it? Come on, guys, right?
Oh,
right?
brother, this guy stinks!
Jirachi is slumped, knocked out, honk shoe, snoring for 1,000 years. Jirachi wakes up once every 1,000 years for a week. And if Jirachi wakes up, they'll answer any wish, any desire you want. It's actually kind of insane. You want to never lose a battle again? You got it. You want to make money for the rest of your life? Got it. You want to live Gary Oak's life and have money, car, girls, fame, all the above? You got it. And quite literally, all you have to do is have a note written on Jirachi's head, like a sticky note attached to their head. Also, you want to know what else is tough? Jirachi does not need to be awake to fight. They're like Zenitsu. If they sense danger, they're just up. They're just up and they're ready. So it's not even like you can sneak and like steal Jirachi either, you know? Like you got to play it smart if you want to catch Jirachi. Anyway, Jirachi lands a nice number 4 in our spot. Let's move on to number 5. Some of you might have seen this one coming. Chansey literally means lucky. I mean, honestly, that alone is enough to get them a spot. But okay, maybe that's not enough for you. Let's go over it. Chansey is the symbol of fortune, fertility, and peaceful prosperity. You also see them all over Pokemon centers. There's luck involved in that too, if you didn't know. The Pokemon centers themselves are usually symbols of safe havens and like second chances. Now, there's also the egg that Chansey holds, considered a blessing of joy in life. Also, if you eat the egg, apparently it gives you lasting happiness. Do I have to point out again that Chansey means lucky? I'm just saying. And with that, we didn't have to spend that much time on Chansey. That's a good number 5 spot. Move on to number 6. All right, so the last Pokemon on Team Lucky is Victini. Certainly not least though, last but not least, Victini, simply put, is known as the victory Pokemon. They don't lose. They don't take L's. It's almost like a gag.
Okay.
Shout out to Saitama. It's almost like a gag character. In this case, Pokemon. You have them on your team, you straight up just don't lose. You don't lose anything. And I mean, if you happen to have a red and white cap and your name is Ash Ketchum, what else do you need, really? If we're being honest, this should have been Ash's number 1 choice right here. We see the fit Victini. Like, Victini is so cute, man. I love Victini so much. But yeah, Victini, there's really not too much else to say. That's like their whole thing. They're the victory Pokemon. They don't lose. And with that being said, that's all 6. Team Lucky is Meowth, Ho-Oh, Togekiss, Jirachi, Chansey, Victini. And with that, you have the luckiest team you could possibly make in Pokemon. As of right now, of course. I want to thank all the new people who watched these videos until the end. I'm really just some dude on the internet goofing off. So if y'all do happen to like it, I would really appreciate it, especially if you made it to the end and you're listening to this now. If you would leave a like, subscribe. I make Pokemon content. I'm trying to dive out of Pokemon though. I know so much Pokemon that it's like, it's easy to talk about, you know? Also thank the people who are still coming around. I have trouble keeping this channel alive. I work on these videos every now and then, and I just have so much going on in my life that I appreciate it. And I just wanted to let it be known. I appreciate you guys a lot. So with that being said, hopefully I'm back soon. And yeah, there's not really too much else to say. Subscribe to my YouTube, subscribe to my Twitch, and I'll catch y'all.